Hello everyone, it's a boy Proph Rye. I'm back tonight with another creative, epic content, people. Another episode. Now we're gonna get into this, man. 1 second, let me take a sip of my juice, people. People, we're gonna get into this today. Hey, this topic here is fire, you know. This topic here is fire. This one here, trust me, fam. This one the government gonna say, nah, you can't be talking about this. Nah, he's going too far now. How can he come out with speaking like this? We're gonna have to say that he's mad. We're gonna have to say that he's crazy. We can't let the people believe him. Oh, hey people, listen. You see one thing about me, Proph Rye, man. You lot should know by now that Proph Rye speaks the truth and nothing but the truth. Like when you go to the court and ask you, you're gonna speak the truth, nothing but the truth. That's how it should be on road when people are woke, straight up. You get me? Boom, bam. We're gonna get into this. Now I know a lot of people are thinking, what's this topic about? What's Proph Rye gonna come and speak about now? Because anytime Proph Rye comes out here, he's got some serious topics, but he's got some madness going on with his family or his past or what he's been through and all of these things. And Proph Rye is actually still out here looking fresh for a 30-year-old. Come on, man. Glory of God, you get me? But we're gonna get into it, people. This topic is called Why It's Dangerous to Be in a Relationship with a Mermaid. The truth about my ex-partner, Rocharna. Now, a topic like this is going to get me in the heated seat because when people see this video and when they start seeing this video, trust me, it's going to be hell on earth, you know. These people are going to come after me, but we're going to rebuke these people. We're going to rebuke them out here. You get me? Because game over, man. We already know what time it is. We already know a lot of these people are demons and pretending to act like they're humans and they're like the good souls out here. But behind closed doors, people, trust me, they're not the flesh no more, they're the spirit. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Simple as that. Now, boy, this story's going to be intense, you know, so you might want to grab your hot chocolate or your coffee. You get me? Right now it's like 1 in the morning on my side. Get your hot chocolate, get your biscuits, get your sandwiches. Whoever's hungry and ain't ate yet, go and get your food and tune in, because what you're gonna hear here is some serious shit. And this might help you because, like I said, I was in this situation and I was in this predicament. And like I said, thanks to the Most High God, thanks to the true and living daughter, came and got me out of it. I was hostage, people, by demons, family members, one girl that I was with, friends, and all of these things. And when you're not woke and they dumb you down to act like what's going on is normal, what everything's going on is normal, that's when you're fucked. And that's when you're heading to hell without even knowing it. Because they make you this way. It's the systematic thing going on out here. I'm telling you. Now, if you don't know by now, I was in a relationship, people, for 8 years with a mermaid. And not gonna lie to you, man, there was a lot of lit times. There was a lot of lit times. There was a lot of nice times. I had 2 boys with her. People. And both boys are not mine. And like I said at the starting, it was painful still. Don't get me wrong, man. No one should have to go through any of these things. You get me? And like I said, man, it kind of like anyone will feel it, especially if you was to waste 8 years raising up kids that you think is yours and they're not yours. And this is why it's dangerous to be in a relationship with a mermaid, people, because a real human being wouldn't do that to someone. You get me? And this is what's going on out there in the world. 75% of kids are not the men that is literally looking after the thing. And it sounds kind of bad because they're looking after the thing, innit? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. People are out here birthing demons. People are out here been sleeping with demons for times. And it's polluted the place. Sadiq Khan come out and said that it's ULEZ, knowing that it's not damn well ULEZ, because God air cleanses itself. Everything goes up into the air, then it dissolves. And these people know this. So they're saying that all of this pollution is killing us when they know damn well right that it's not the pollution. It's people out here that just can't keep their hands clean. And every single day since they wake up in the morning, they're already planning and plotting evil. That's what's polluting the world. You get me? That's what people should be paying the tax on ULEZ. ULEZ need to go on to people, because people is polluting the world, not the vehicles. You get me? So, like I said, man, Satan works in mysterious ways, people. And he likes families together. That's why they said family, they keep it in the family. You get me? There's a lot of stuff going on behind closed doors that a lot of people probably aware of, but many people are not aware of. These wolves love to have sex with each other. Now, people, that's like I said, on 8 years with me and Rocharna. Got Kai, got Sakari. Plus, you know, I was a man with a good heart. So I raised a stepdaughter. You get me? Zizi. I raised a stepdaughter from 4 months old upwards. You get me? And you see the way Satan was sending this woman into your life. Like I said, I know her since 14 years old. I think we got together when I was like 19, I think. Around that anyways. And it's crazy because I knew many of her faults, but at that time, like I said, Satan works in mysterious ways, people. And sex magic was done. And that was a blood covenant with me and Satan, thinking it was with me and her. That's why I say you have to be careful who you're having sex with out here, people, because everyone out there is making blood covenants and they don't know what they're getting themselves into. You might as well say you're finished, you're dead, because that's like a contract within itself. And this why it's always good to carry your condoms as well. You get me? So, people, 8 years of her, man, lived together, and it was bare arguing, man. Don't get me wrong, that arguing came down the line, people. And it's just like, I'm the type of man that I like my peace. And I've always been a peaceful man, and like, I'm the type of man I would chill in my room and just come up with ideas, fam. And I've always been like that since a young kid. You get me? I like to just chill out on my own little mind, my peace of mind. Because I didn't know that a lot of people do not have a peace of mind because they're hearing voices. You get me? So like I said, people, I'm not crazy. I'm not a madman. I don't hear no voices. You get me? And everything I speak is the truth. So I like my own time. I like to keep my peace. And like I said, you'll notice these mermaids, man, they just want attention. Or all they want is sex. They're good at draining a man's energy. And this will have to be careful in a relationship with them, because they'll drain your energy to nothing left, and then to where they're turning like you and then you're turning like them. So that's also theft of identity. That's what they're on. Hey, people must think that they're out here having sex with some if people actually know spiritually what's going on and the type of person you're linking having sex with, oh babe, oh yeah, and all these nice things you're saying to her in the room, what she really is and what her assignment is to do to your life is immense. And this why you have to be careful, because a lot of these women out here are on assignments, fam. You get me? They're here to steal, kill and destroy. Fam, I know when people watch this are going to say preach, and you're not going to learn. Soon you guys are going to be pros when you don't learn to discern. I know if that woman, what you're looking at, if it's just a woman, or if you can see the spirit of a man behind that woman. And a lot of men out there, they can see. This is why Sodom and Gomorrah are so big right now, especially in the UK and America, because you could say a lot of these women out here, I think 70%, I'm going to say 70% trans. And I mean like hermaphrodites, 2 parts. Baphomets in that. But what do you expect though? Eve was the top sinner and Eve was the one that top sinned Adam. Made Adam go to hell. Satan was the one that tricked Eve. So what do you think's happening outside there? These women don't know love. They don't know healing. There's only a few women out there that are magical. I'm talking about magical. They keep their self-righteous. They do righteous things. And anything they do, any intercourse they do, is based off feelings between her and the man. When you look at everything out there, that's not based off feelings. What's going on right now is not based off feelings. Even how I settled down in a relationship with Rocharna was not based off feelings, people. It was based off a one-night stand. And it was based off me being manipulated by a narcissist to think that I can actually help this woman to become a better version, a better person of herself. Not knowing that she's an agent. She's an agent. She don't want to know nothing about bettering herself. She don't want to better herself. You get me? I'm going to tell you about, there was one time people, so like I said, I lived with her for years. You get me? And I used to do my little trap, whatever. And one day I was there, and the kids was there, and I was chilling with the kids. I was telling the kids, and I was like with me, I'm a type of man, like, you see me? Pardon me, people. Since, you see me, I've always been mature. So I've realized from a young age, from when you have kids, it's no longer about you no more. It's about the future of the kids. And when you can see you're getting older in life, and I'm a type of man, I watch age. I watch age because let me tell you something. Like, since man had kids and so on and so on, I'm going to say they're my kids because they're my kids regardless, I raised them. Since man had kids, it's like time started to fly. And the more you sit down and you waste time with people, drink alcohol, smoke weed, and especially when you're not with your partner on a day-to-day basis, people, and you know that you're a type of man that got your mindset screwed on from young days, people coming to me for advice and all of these things. And when you're not fulfilling what you want to do in life and you feel like something is stopping you and holding you down, but you can't move, and you're just looking at it and you're saying, this is my family. But really and truly, to know that it's something that can actually heartbreak you, people. And this is why mermaids are dangerous. After 8 years, you realise, raw, it was all fake. This is not even my family. And this could have went on. This could have went on, people. Because people, you have to understand that these people, they're evilly spiritual. You get me? So they'll draw your energy, make the kids draw your energy. So the next, you're all looking like each other. But then again, it's all one family. You get what I'm trying to say, people? And it's like, one day I was like, yeah, man, just want to make it in life, you get me? So man could build up a big mansion and yard and let the kids them, like, we can all go out there and live in a mansion and yard. And the kids them can actually have full enjoyment of life and know how life is so fun living back home in even though we wasn't born in Jamaica, but at the end of the day, Jamaica's nice when you got a mansion, even when you got a normal house. But I'm talking about if you was to work harder and you say you want one of your dream. Like, let's say, for example, because I used to go to Jamaica every year, and I've got family there, and they have like mansions and stuff like that. You get me? And when you're actually in a mansion in Jamaica, and you can see the hills and the river, and you can go river with the kids, and you can go teach them how to catch janga. That means when we go to the river and we catch they look like shrimps, but they call them janga, but they're like shrimps anyways. You know what I mean? And then you bring it back, fry it and all of those things, cooking outdoor. Everything is more free day, it's more fun. The kids will love it there. Because one thing I noticed about the UK, man, it's so toxic There's nothing going on here apart from work, bills. Kids, even the kids are stressed out from a young age, even just going back and forward to school, learning nonsense. They're not learning nothing in there. You get me? So I was just trying to be that person, man. I just wanted to be one of the best the family man out there because my dad failed me, man. And a lot of people, their dad failed them as well. You get me? And this is why I have to be careful because all of this stuff is a generational curse. Generational curse is upon, it was my life, everyone else's life around me. You get me? So I've picked up, joined this woman now. She's got her own generational curse. Plus, we're both not into the Lord like that. She's the agent. She's making sure that man's far from God. So a lot of stuff is being done. You get me? All Sodom and Gomorrah. I learned that from her. Don't judge me, people. Don't judge me, but the truth is the truth. I've learned Sodom and Gomorrah from her, fam. You get me? And when you realise it, the mum's involved in them type of thing there. You get me? Because Holmes linked the mum one day and he done his thing and he told me that the mum wanted it in there, in the rear end. You get me? I don't know if he did it or not, but like I said, a lot of these mermaids, you'll see them looking nice and all of these things, makeup all done, eyes all glooming, looking like they want to put eyes all possessing you and them thing there. You get me? And then, like I said, the flesh is a woman, but then again, the spirit is a man. Then you wonder why she likes to have it done in the rear end more than the vagina. So people, it's really, really serious. It's really, really serious. And it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there because this all comes with, like I said, assignments from Satan. So you think that you think that this woman loves you, this woman's in it with your dreams and stuff like that. After telling her about the Jamaica and the mansion and stuff like that, she laughs. Tries to kill man's spirit. And that was happening a lot. I've noticed it. You get me? She'll be jealous of me in all type of things. Like jealous, it could be jealous of my hair because she's always wearing wigs. She doesn't go out. She have to put on a wig. Her mum's the same. Everything about her mum, she's the same. But the mum's even a mermaid as well. That's why they're running away from me. They don't respect me. You get me? They don't respect me until things happen to them. You get? I'm not saying it in a way like I'm gonna do anything. You get me? But at the end of the day, God is working behind closed doors. And if Rocharna's not careful, she continues doing what she's doing. People, you seen this video here first. I had to bargain with God. I had to bargain with the big man and tell him don't do it. But he's talking about killing her daughter. And many people watch this video and say that I'm chatting shit, I'm laughing. But time will tell down the line. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about, fam. Me and her have been together. It's been like 2 years. Why is she sending me spiritual attacks? Yesterday, spiritual attacks. Today, again, spiritual attacks I'm receiving from her. But this is how it is this is how it is with these witches out here and these narcissistic women, fam. She thinks she can try and control man, and that man should be in a relationship with her. You get me? And then we can have an open relationship. This is why a lot of these men out here are weak. They're weak, and their ex-partners still got them in a loophole. Their ex-partners are doing witchcraft to tie them and pull them back in, and they're going back in. The amount of time this girl's been trying to do witchcraft to pull me back in, it's all in the mind, people. Don't be stupid and play into it. Rule number 1, you never go back. Why would anybody want to go back to destruction? And this is why men are weak out here. Satan uses men with their penis, fam. Because men are going back into destruction because of their penis. And then they start thinking about all the nasty sex that they've had with this person. and how it was nice and it was lit. They're missing it right now. They want to go back. That's why you see a lot of men out there, they're not with the baby mom no more, but they're still hitting it. But what makes you a real man is when you're not hitting it no more. And you're letting her know that, listen, you can't get this energy again. Because mermaids don't have energy like that. They don't have energy like that, fam. You get me? And that's why if you look at me, you see I'm smoothed off. And if you look at them, you'll see what's happening. They look like their sins. They look like evil. They look like what they've been committing. I'm just being honest, people. I'm just being honest. It is dangerous to be in a relationship with a mermaid, fam. There's a lot of them in my family as well, you know. Right now, it's like I'm at war with them, fam. They won't leave me alone, fam. They won't leave me alone, people. You get me? There's a lot of them in my family as well. They're hiding from behind the scenes. And they're sending a little spiritual attacks, fam. Hoping that one day I'll be killed and I die. And no one don't know who they are. And they don't want to be exposed. Demons don't like to be exposed, people. Hey, do you know how deep and serious this gets? My ex-partner, Rocharna, is a proper narcissistic woman, fam. She's good at fake crying and all of these things and making it feel like she's going to kill her. Fam, stuff like that was twisting up my brain. Satan was using this woman, fam. This Satan's daughter. Satan was using this woman. Like, I used to pray to God. I said, God, please, let me get out of this relationship. This bitch ties me back in with witchcraft. This way you have to be careful, people. A lot of men out there, I'm seeing them being clowned around. And they don't even know the woman is using them, pulling them in with witchcraft and draining them of their energy. Why do you think a lot of these men out here are moving sassy and moving like gal, and their gal is moving like they're overpowering them, even walking with swinging shoulders more than them now? Don't be fooled out here, people, man. There's nothing really that special going on out here. You get me? It's just that I realise people have desires. I've realised it. People have desires. Even if they know that something is gay, they just have a desire. You get me? Not many people have desires in their head. From someone looks at you eye to eye, they're having desires in their head. You have to be careful, because even men are looking men in the eye and having desires, fam. Even if they ain't tried it. So I have to be really careful out here, people. You get me? But like I said, going back into the story, man. It was my birthday on the 27th, people. And I just turned 30 years old. I just turned 30 years old. You get me? Time is the master. My son, Kai, his birthday is on the 28th. My stepdaughter, Zalia, her birthday is on the 3rd of May. Kari's in July. But we're going to talk about April. And we're going to talk about the 3rd of May. So, what, people? I already know that how she's moving. I already know that she's a narcissist. You get me? I already know what she's on. I already know her plans. I know her A to B to C. And don't get me wrong, people, I'm not watching her like that. But like I said, she's always been an enemy. And I didn't even know she was an enemy. The girl was shagging off my friends. She was shagging off family members. She was even shagging off women. She swings all type of ways, people. This one is Satan's daughter. I told you, look, I was with a Jezebel. And why do you think it says in the Bible? And God says, how long are these Jezebels gonna keep killing my prophets, fam? These are Satan's Jezebel's women out here, fam. Why do you think they can't keep their legs closed? Flipping hell. A real woman of God's got respect. She have discernment. She's gonna know if God sent her this man. But look what's going on out there. People have been brainwashed because their parents have been touching them. I'm in a relationship with a woman that I thought she lost her virginity when she was 14. Them gal there lost their virginity when there was even probably 1, 2. Parents touched them. Men that was coming around the mum touched them. You'd be surprised to know a lot of these daughters out here. A lot of these daughters are actually having sex with their mum's partners, fam. Or the mum is doing rituals, making men and that. You'd be surprised to know, people, that a lot of people have desires for people touching their kids while they're even there so they can watch. If you don't know what these demons do out here, people, you'll notice why sex is a serious thing and why porn is free. Hey, People, even the mum herself. I said the mum's a mermaid as well, you know. She's hiding it. You get me? But I know if I show you some conversation, they just move funny with me. Even on the phone, they just move funny with me. Even I saw her, fake hug, fake smile. You get me? Everything just fake with these people, fam. They don't have a personality. They're just out here shagging, and bringing down men. And when they get good quality men, they destroy them. When I broke up with my partner Rocharna, she made me what was it? What was it again? She made me a card. And this is when I realized, yeah, I was with a demon. I was with a mermaid. This is not good. This is not good. Get me? And I felt bad for myself. And then I realized that, oh shit, I'm woke. And I realized out here in the world is a normal thing. People, listen, I'm just being serious. I'm just being honest. I'm just giving this is not even an opinion. I went out, even in my family and that. Listen, it's so funny sometimes. I'm the odd one out. I'm the odd one out, people. I go outside. I realize it's a normal thing. You get me? You have LGBTQ and you got hidden LGBTQ community. It's fucking massive. It's sponsored by Satan, fam. You get me? But like I said, man. Oh, man, listen, I told you we're going to enjoy this topic, man. We're going to enjoy this topic, people. So, yeah, we're going to get into this, man. And people, like I said, you'd be surprised to know, man, when you can't really listen to a lot of these girls when they tell you that they lost their virginity at 14, 15, because they lost it way before that. You get me? And those are the parts they're not going to tell you. They don't want to tell you certain things. If you notice, that's why it's best people don't even talk to me, because it's not good to lie. It's not good to lie, and I'll find you out. I'll find you out, man. You get me? And I think that's why she don't really pick up my calls no more. And like, I'm not really calling her for that type of reason. I called her to speak. The other day I was in Catford, people. I was in Catford the other day. I was driving past, bumped into Simeon's dad. You get me? Like I said in one video before, he pulled off a hokey pokey. He got the tax revenue number now and all of these things. Up to this day, he still can't message me. But I already know people's game out here, man. You get me? I already know that them man there, you get me, especially what's his name, Beres, tried to kill me off on the construction site when he sent me up on that ladder to go and break down the box. And when I give it one hit, I saw white dust. And I stopped and I used my mind. Instantly, I realized it's asbestos. I could sue him for this type of stuff. Big man in his 60s. You're telling me a big man in his 60s, yeah, working with young labourers in their young 20s. And he's up there pulling down the box and he knows it's asbestos, but he's going to send me up there. Why? Why would he do something like that? I'm going to get into that anyways, man. I'm going to make a story about that anyways, people. And that's the reason why he's ended up coughing out blood a month later, coughing out blood. Because God saw how evil he was and God saw that he tried to kill me. You get me? These people are all connected and they all talk to each other. And that day, 2 days before that, I remember I was on the phone to my mum. I was on my phone to my mum in the car. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm with Beres. I'm with Beres because he's from St. Thomas. He's from, oh my God. He's from St. Thomas as well. A lot of these jobs that I've been on, the people are from St. Thomas. And I've realised it, man. There's a serious connection going on. And it's a serious plot and plan. And there's a lot of people involved. A lot of people involved, people. And they're acting like they're not involved and they're not family members and they're just friends. This is an organisation of criminals. You get me? And my ex-partner is involved as well because she's part of the criminal act. So back to the card. She drawed me a card, people. It had the messages on. It had a big paragraph on the left side, big paragraph on the second side. I read it through. She goes, I know that you're an amazing person. I know you're going to do brilliant things in life. I know that God's got you. He's always had you. She was basically just confessing and letting me know that I'm in the hands of God now, and she was moving like I was in the hands of her. But I wasn't in the hands of her because I didn't know I was with a witch. This is serious shit, people, man. How can I go back from this? How can I go back from this? And then on, you know what she drew in the front of the tree, on the card? She drew the tree, people. She drew the tree with red apples on it and crows of birds on top of the tree. What does that tells? I wished I should have saved that card up to this day, people, but I just thought I can't hold crosses, fam. But I swear to God, man, I just wished I took, and I had pictures of it on my last phone, you know, and I lost that phone. I lost that phone, people. But people, what does that tell you? It just tells you that she's a demon. She's an Eve. She was an assignment to destroy me, and it didn't work because God exposed her. I even had a dream one night. One night I was even dreaming. And I was dreaming, that she was cheating on man, you know. And because like I said, I'm a man, I'm out there, I'm not really my best behavior. But when you see a woman as someone that, you know, you brushed her off and like you're making her a better person, and she's actually moving like she's a good mother. Always, like I said, I see her. Every time I see her and I'm there, I'll live with her. She does the house duty. She's cooking, she's cleaning, and she's always looking after the kids and making sure the kids are good. But flipping hell, this one has gone past multitasking, people. This one has gone past multitasking. You get me? This thing knows how to put spells on men to make men stay with her. She's just like her mum. They're all the same. They've all been doing witchcraft from a young age, and that's how her daughter is growing up now. Zizi, the one that's 8 years old. The daughter is also hearing voices and doing witchcraft as well, just like the mother and just like the grandma. She's also a mermaid. See, demons are breeding demons, fam. And this is why the earth is polluted, fam. People will hear this right now and say that I'm chatting shit. But time will tell, because we're living in the end of times right now where a lot of things are going to be exposed. So where you're going to be laughing at me and cussing me, you're going to be the same one that's probably going to find out that your brother or your sister is a fucking demon. And they're against you and they're trying to sacrifice you. And you'll be surprised if someone like me, you'll run back to for a reading. They're going to make you pay the £400. And don't worry, because people don't understand how God works, fam, because they don't know the Father. You get me? But once you do come and link me, you better believe God will know if you was one of the people that mock me or chat shit to me, because God knows your heart. God knows everyone's heart. You get me? These are the signs. This is what God has me out here preaching and doing the will. Because people don't know these things. All the people that are dumbed down to the world, what I'll call spiritual dead, don't know who they're laying down in the bed with. Because nothing outside is righteous, fam. Family members are together, family members marrying family members. Satan is making sure that the kingdom of darkness is all one. Anyone that is an outsider, if you're a family member that is an outsider or a righteous one, they're going to kill you off. You're a sacrifice. You're too clean. You're too clean. What? What do you mean you're not down with what do you mean you're not down with us? What do you mean you're not a Freemason? Huh? No, kill him. Kill him. Why do you think a lot of people die in their sleep and all of these things? So all that time I was suffering with breathing problems. Suffering with migraines and all of these things. It was my fucking ex-partner. It was Rocharna, people. Stealing and living off my energy. For the past 2 years, I've been on 7 days grinding at work. Every day, people, every day. I'm still doing it now. When I was with her, I wasn't doing that. My dreams, everything was killed off. But then again, the mermaid is out there sleeping around. You get me? Even my brother was hitting it. It looks like Solo was hitting it, my stepdad's nephew. I wouldn't even be surprised if my stepdad's hitting it. These demons keep it in the circle. I was the outsider that was brainwashed and dumb to know what was going on behind my back. Yeah. At the same time, I thought I was a G because I was keeping it real. And I'm a type of man that I like to, like, everyone respects me because I keep it real. And I thought I literally had a family. I thought things was intact. I thought, yeah, I'm doing better than how my dad raised me. Not knowing that I was living in a fucking dream, people. Woke up out of it and realised that man was sleeping with a demon, fam. Having a relationship with a demon. Fucking hell. Flipping hell. People, this is life. This is life. And then there's a next girl that I've been linking from a young age as well called Savannah. She's a next mermaid, fam. And she's a family member. And the family keep on saying that they're family friends, knowing that they're flipping family members. This is what they tell people that is a family friend and all of these things. It's family members, fam. They're recruiting family members to come into the circle and build covenants, fam, with their deities and their false gods and all of these things, fam. That's what's going on behind closed doors. My mom's telling me, that you should have been with Savannah. Savannah's the best one for you. How much time I sleep with Savannah and Savannah have all big rascal like Yardie man ringing on their phone. All of these females that I've been talking to and I've been going with, that is like family members. But not only that, they've been molested from a young age. That's why a lot of these girls are so fucky and they can't keep it in their legs because they're all type of reptilians, demons, succubus. They're wolf in sheep clothing, people. They've been gone past processed. They've been molested from young age by men and women, their mum and their dads, fam. You'd be surprised to know the gal is all sleeping with her brother and all of these type of things there. This is what goes on. And that's why it's crazy because the spirits them are roaming. Because listen to these people now. And this is when I realized that this is getting serious. And this is why I love the Most High God, because the Most High God will show you things and show you things in time. And even now, I'm all thinking to myself, I hope that this ain't happened, and I hope that these things ain't kicked off, because like I said, I lost my virginity to my cousin Kanisha, and that was at a young age, people. My own cousin took my virginity, fam, and this is happening in all families out there. No one's speaking about these things. The kids them are growing up with spirits and that because they've been molested and touched. Now, hear what? And this is how I know that my kids them have been molested and that by my mum, by my girlfriend's mum, and by all the other family members that the kids of them have been going around. And this is why it's crazy, because guess what? These things could have been happening, and by the time you know it, people, you would have heard that the prophet is in prison. You would have heard that I'm in prison for touching kids. Let me tell you something, people. And this is why I expose everyone and I talk about everyone's business and I make videos and I document these things. Because no one's got no doubt I'm a fully righteous man. But listen to this. Like I said, I was always in the house. And I'm always cooking. The kids, them love my food. Always cooking, fam. And listen to this now. When the kids, them are playing in the room, my youngest boy, Kari, is sleeping. And then I said to myself, nah. I said, Zekiah and Zelia's too quiet. And it's like God put into my mind, go and check on the kids. So I went into the room, I went to go and check. Remember I told you, my ex-partner Rocharna's daughter, Zelia, she's a young kid. She had it with another man. But the little girl can do witchcraft, people. And that's why you think a lot of these women are Eves and they're spiritual, but they don't even tell the man this. So if you don't know about spirituality and you're not clued up, you best believe that the girl's trying to read you, fam. They have demons on them that's telling them shit. They get like 15 seconds, 10 seconds, fam. They're not getting all the information, but they're reading you, and that's whether they can take the piss out of you, molest you, drug you, if you got money and all of these things. That's what they're reading and checking. Plus the type of aura you're carrying. Women are really spiritual and they hide it very well. They get me. So like I said, went into the room. And when I went into the room, people, it's like I saw a repeat of me and my cousin Kanisha when she took my virginity, fam. You get me? I saw, and I told my baby mum as well, I saw her daughter, Zalia, trying to get my son, Zakai, to put his penis in her vagina. She's only like 4 years old. He's like 3. What the fuck do kids know about them type of things there? But at the end of the day, you have to be admitful. You have to be admitful. When she was young, and this is why you have to be careful. You have to be really careful when you have kids, and people shouldn't be having kids out here. That's what I got to say, because you'd be surprised to know, like I said, kids are young, parents are having sex on the same bed, kids are laying in their cot, they hear things, they practice, or whatever. But then again, you have to understand, sex magic, spirits are roaming around as well. Spirits are going in the kids. Then again, you have family members out there that's touching the kids in front of their deities and their false gods. That's why you think a lot of these people will never want to repent and confess. Because they've done deals and pacts with their false gods and their deities, fam. And my ex-partner Rocharna is involved in all of these things. So is her mum. So is her grandma's family from her dad's side, fam. And they own a fucking church. They own a fucking church, and they're Masons, fam. People, Rocharna had, I didn't know, in the house, she had Jack Daniel bottles around the house with candles. And I just thought that was just normal shit. I thought that was just normal shit. By the window sills in that. A Buddha statue. The bitch has got a Buddha statue in the hallway all this time, and I've been dusting it down and didn't know that the woman is worshipping false gods in the house, and I'm a sacrifice, along with my mum and my family, and that I'm all of their sacrifice. I'm their reward. I'm just a piece of meat on the street. Can you see what's going on, people? Everything was set up really well. Everything was set up really well, but they failed because they didn't realize that man's a proph. They just probably thought I was a chosen one. They didn't know that man's a prophet. They fucked up, but then again, that's what I'm talking about. A lot of prophets have lost their life, and it's still going on out there. There's a lot of prophets out there right now, and they don't even know that they're a prophet because they've been lied to, they've been dumbed down, and their family members and their fake friends and the woman that they're with is stealing all their energy, and they know that they are a reward if Satan's using them to get rid of you, because you're a danger upon the earth. If I'm lying, I'm dying. And I'm eternal. People must understand and get where I'm coming from. These acts is a generational curse. It just keeps repeating themselves. Kids are going to be without dads. Mothers are going to act like they're the best. Fathers are going to be doing a runner for peace of mind. Because once that mask come off, it's finito. It's finito. And one thing I don't like, people, and I don't rate, no one should have to do any witchcraft to make anybody stay put with them. Especially if it's not working. Just because that person has good energy and they want to use that person for their energy and go out there and shag around and do what they want to do out there in the street. But they want you there because they need you. And then you'll be surprised to know, people try to call their phone to speak to Zakai for his birthday, which is one day after mine. People, my first son, sorry there, people. My first son, Zakai, was born one day after my birthday. I was born on the 27th of April. He was born on the 28th. In my bedroom, people. And you know how painful to find out that he's not even mine. It sickens me to know. Because even from a baby, I used to look at Zakai a lot. And I noticed that Zakai, he's special. And I realized he goes through a lot. A lot of things that I've been going with, breathing problems and all of these things. And they come like they're trying to sacrifice my son as well. They put asthma on him, they put breathing problem on him. They've been touching him to where they've dumbed down his energy. This is what people are doing to kids from a young age. Dumbing down their energy, dumbing them down to everything. Keeping them far from Jesus Christ, putting spirits on him. I saw my son moving, my son was moving like he's got a gay spirit on him. And that's because the family members have been touching him up and putting gay spirits on people. I told you what's going on out here. They want everyone to be a part of the alphabetical crew. Whether you're out loud or you hide it. That's why they're teaching these things in the school now. And that's going to be for another topic in another video. But that's why they're teaching these things in the school now, because when the teacher's teaching them, they're putting that spirit upon the children in the fucking class. How you don't realize that out here is a mess? People, the woman that I was really sharing a bed with and sleeping with, tried to turn me off. She literally tried to kill me. And her friend Shaniqua, she got her friend Shaniqua, I see her all the time. She's involved. She offed her baby father as well. They gave the man cancer. Every time I see her, she's talking about she's an Israelite and all of these things, and she's ready to die. She said that she'll be beheaded for Jesus. Fucking liar. Nothing but Masons hiding behind cotton wool. I'm just being honest, people, man. Just a bit sickening, man. I'll tell you, if you don't know my full-on life story and what I've been going through and what I have to go through on a day-to-day basis, people, you'll know that, listen, the journey is rough. The journey is rough. And if Rocharna don't stop doing what she's doing, people, you lot will be back here under the comments to tell me when the prophecy is fulfilled. Just like any other Bible verses, when you saw that, who was it? That lady tried to kill Elijah as well. And then you see that God killed her and then killed the husband. You lot are going to see this with your own eyes to see and realize that, listen, God don't play. Because I'm not doing no harm to these people. I'm not doing no harm to her. So why is she sending me spiritual attacks and trying to sacrifice me and kill me? Obviously, I know that she's an assignment from Satan. But you'll see down the line the way God works. And like I said, she might lose her daughter, people. She might lose her daughter. Sounds like a script. But the truth is the truth. But we'll be here to talk about it in the comments. And like I said, people, it's out of my hands. God says, touch not my anointed one and do my prophet no harm. But these people don't learn. And for some reason, they just keep attacking me. And they don't stop. I go through this on an everyday-to-day basis. And I still get up every morning like a soldier, like a real man. And drive 10 hours a day, fam. But when are these attacks going to stop? When people start dying? Yeah? When they see prophecies being fulfilled? Yeah? People, stay away from mermaids. They're dangerous. It sounds like a fiction. But like I said, in these last days, you're not going to know and see for yourself anyways. You get me? Like I said, I thought it was a scary situation until I realized everyone out there is a normal thing. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing, and it's even worse than that, because mermaids are not that bad, but they're bad. They're dangerous. They can seduce you just with their eyes if you're not careful. There's a lot of time with my missus' mum. They have it. Trust me. When you look in their eyes, they'll seduce you, fam. And they'll make you fall for them. They'll make you lust for them. That's a spell. So you have to be careful, because mermaids are good at that. They're good at a lot of men get tricked by that, and they think that they like them. She likes me. She likes me. Nah. She sees that she can get something, or she can use you. They're good at using people. Yeah, and the best way to grab you is sex, whether it's blowjob and all of those things, because they water up a lot. That's why you see a lot of them, they squirt. You see a girl squirt sometimes, you have to be scared. You have to be worried. You get me? Mermaid squirt a lot. Yo! Popcorn, you know. Hey, this knowledge is too much, man. I know a lot of people out there, what is squirt? What is squirt? When people watch this video, they're going to be scared. They're going to be running to realize it's not about what is squirt. It's what is squirting. Yeah, what is squirting? It's a way Proph Rye, man. Stay blessed, man. Stay away from people like Rocharnas, man. Stay away from Mermaids, people. They're dangerous. They'll sacrifice you. They'll kill you. You get me? They don't know what love is. They're not serving God. They're not serving Christ. If you don't have Christ, you don't have God, how can you know what love is? They are not healed. These women are not healed. Don't be fooled. Do not be fooled, people. They're not healed. Vice versa as well, women. A lot of these men, they're not healed. Only Christ can show you real, true love and healing, fam. Like me right now. Look at me. I'm healed and I'm preaching the gospel within 3 to 4 days of situations happening. You get me? That's because God be the glory, man. They thought I was going to be out there kicking the trash can and that. Kicking the trash can. Like I said, she was part of the people out there that I was going around telling people that I'm crazy and I'm mad. And that's because she's been exposed. The people that are crazy and mad, or should I say possessed, because they're hearing voices, even Rocharna. Imagine I've been with this lady, sleeping in bed with her for 8 years, and she's hearing voices. There's even some stuff that she's done to me that I can't even tell people. But I'm just being honest, man. You have to be careful because these women, they drug you. They drug you. Let me stop saying women, these mermaids, they drug you. And when they drug you, they do stuff to you, fam. You get me? And you know, certain things not really embarrassing to talk about. But at the end of the day, in life, we go through things, innit? But like I said, no one should be drugging people and be doing things to them. And this is what I'm saying. These women are, that's why a lot of these men out here are moving gay and moving sassy, because women are drugging them. Women are drugging them and playing with their bum, fam. You get me? Women are drugging men out here and playing with their bum. That's what Satan tells them to do in their head. Get you far away from the light, get you far away from God as possible. And now you're wondering why you're walking out here with a woman, like a woman, and walking out here with a woman's spirit. And she's gone, she took some of your masculinity now. This is why it's called sex magic, people. And when women want to do certain things to you, just know that you're a righteous man and you're proper. She's going to drug you. You get me? So, like I said, that's even another clue there, people. Don't ask me, I know these things, man. Like I said, God don't sleep. You get me? That's all you need to know. God don't sleep. But yeah, it looked like like she drugged me a few times, bro. You get me? Even one time, it looked like she drugged me in a hotel, and it was a madness on it. It was madness in there. Fam, even talking about it just feels a bit embarrassing, fam. But at the end of the day, God is good, innit? And this is happening to almost everyone out there. So no one can see me and try to laugh at me. I was with a fallen angel. When you're out there and enjoying it, they're going to hell. I'm not. I'm eternal. I have to go through things so I can come and speak about this shit. So for me to miss out certain parts of the story, it's not going to be real. It's not going to be like, it's not going to be like a testimony. It's not authentic. And you have a lot of people out here, they come out here and they just chat shit. They just chat shit to make people feel nice and for people to keep coming back to their channel to just hearing the bullshit that they're chatting. But I talk realness. Well, I know everything I've been through is for a reason. It's a testimony, fam. It's a testimony. And I have to share it. I have to tell men, be careful. Be careful. You have to learn to pray. We have to pray at all times. You have to pray at all times because these women are on assignments, fam. Drugging men and doing things to their bum and all of these things, fam. You get me? And you think that it's a woman and it's a demon, fam. So like I said, I was in a relationship with a demon 8 years in. And trust me, fam, energy low, everything sucked out. All it was just arguments and shag. Nothing on the brain, nothing. Shag, blowjob, that they're good at that. Mermaid's good at that. They foam up water and everything, fam. They squirt everything. They're good at that. When it comes to headpiece and doing actual future with the family, they don't know jack shit. But they're good at lying and manipulating you. And if you want to leave and all these things, they're good at doing witchcraft to make you don't want to leave, and they test you out. They're good at testing you out because when they do shit wrong and you figure them out, they start fake crying and all of these things and getting all the tablets out and saying they're going to kill themselves and all of these things just to make you feel sorry for them. And they're laughing in their head. It's all a role play, people. We got to stop falling for it. A lot of men out here, we are kings, and we're being tricked right now by the fake world that we are living in. You get me? Women, please don't take it offensive, because there's a lot of good women out there as well. And everything I make, you now always say vice versa. But I have to talk from my side of my perspective, because what I am a man. You get me? So, yeah, man, I might make a part 2. I might make a part 2 still. Why not? I want to figure out some more stuff, man. But like I said, man, I called her, tried to speak to the kids and that, and she didn't pick up my calls. She didn't pick up my text messages either. At the end of the day, fair play, I don't really care. But one thing I do care about is the kids, so I prayed for them. And I asked God to, work his magic around there, man. Keep them guided, making sure that they're not in danger, because all she cares about is penis and all of these things, you know what I mean? That girl's walking around with some serious curses, people, and what she has got going on as well, I never want to have that. So, you'll know what it's done in life, people. People like her that don't want to repent and confess of her wrongdoing, you'll see that slowly but surely she'll bite the dust, man. You get me? And it's crazy still when a lot of these women get good men, actual men of God, to come in their life. All they want to do is just steal the ideas, try and come up off you, sacrifice you for your spiritual assets and all of these things. And then you kick the bucket. You get me? And like I said, I'm going to say it one more time. That's why God said, how long is my prophet going to keep on getting killed by the Jezebels? You get me? Delilah fucked up Samson as well. So this is a real prophet story, what I'm telling you about. It's a boy, Proph Rye. Stay blessed, man. Stay away from mermaids, people.